Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is the first video of mine that you are watching, welcome to my channel. My name is Megan. I am a mother of one-year-old little boy named Lincoln, and I am currently almost 20 weeks pregnant with my second baby, who we will confirm on the 23rd of December if it is a boy or a girl. In the beginning, I did the sneak peek test. It came back a boy, and I recently had a ultrasound done because I had gallbladder issues and it looked like a girl. So we will find out soon. So if you want to join me in my journey through pregnancy and motherhood, you can hit that subscribe button down below, and you too will also find out if we are having a boy or a girl. But that is not what this video is about. This video is about my breastfeeding journey from my previous pregnancy to what it could possibly be for the second pregnancy and delivery and baby. When I had my son, I didn't have a lactation consultant in the hospital, and none of the nurses really cared. They didn't really care to help. I tried to get as much help as I could. I took breastfeeding classes. You know, I really thought it was going to be so easy, like just natural. You know, you just put the baby to the breast and they drink, you know, and it's not that easy at all. My son didn't have a lip tie or a tongue tie or anything like that. He didn't have no latching issues or anything. It just, I didn't produce enough milk. When I would pump, I mean, we tried for 2 months and I never could be enough for him. And even when like I would pump maybe 1 ounce to 2 ounces throughout the entire day. Like I could pump, you know, I tried power pumping and everything, and nothing ever, like I would get like a drop or two at each pumping session, and he would just pop off because there was nothing coming out. And like at first I did the spoon feeding him, the colostrum and all that, so he did get that, but I didn't produce enough milk. So with this pregnancy, I have done everything in my power, and I've researched so much, and I am still going to take another breastfeeding class just to refresh my memory. And I've watched breastfeeding classes, like paid for them online, and watched free ones, and I just want to get as much information as I possibly can before I have my next child. So what I do now is I drink plenty of water, and I also drink a lot of these body armor drinks. They say these are amazing for breastfeeding mothers. There's natural flavors and sweeteners, electrolytes, coconut water, vitamins, B3, B5, B6, B9, and B12. It's very hydrating, and it's very, very good. I am not somebody that likes Gatorade, and this tastes way better than Gatorade for me. So that is what I do now. And I also, when I make smoothies, I put ground flaxseed in them, and I also eat oatmeal, and I put flaxseed and chia seeds in them. I do everything in my power now to get myself prepared for a better outcome of breastfeeding, because I want to breastfeed so bad. It's very, very important to me to be able to breastfeed my child and to be enough for my child. Obviously I do agree with formula feeding. You know, fed is best in my opinion. You have to feed your child, no matter if it's formula or if it's breast milk. It doesn't matter how it gets done, but I want to breastfeed my son or daughter, whichever one I'm having. So I did tons of research, went and bought, you know, things that I didn't have from my last pregnancy. And one of the first couple things that I am going to touch on is some supplements. And then I'm gonna get into like a more natural way of doing things. The first thing I bought was the Milk Flow Fenugreek Blessed Thistle Breastfeeding Supplement to promote healthy breast milk supply, and that is by Upspring. It looks like this. I do believe it's like chocolate flavored or mocha flavored, something like that, but it's all natural. It's super concentrated herbs, 1800 milligrams of fenugreek per scoop, mixed with milk or a milk alternative. It's the best way to promote healthy breast milk supply. It's all natural, gluten-free, and non-GMO. Now, I do know that fenugreek can upset some babies' bellies. So, I do have, you know, other ways of doing that, of promoting a healthy breast milk supply. I also got the Pink Stork True Milk Breastfeeding Support. It's made with organic herbs, promotes milk supply and flow, enhances breast milk nutrition. And I do believe I bought this off of Amazon. I also got the organic mother's milk. I did try this with my son and it did not work. I mean, it worked a little bit. I just think my main problem was that the first couple days of my son's life, he was in the NICU for I want to say it was like hemoglobin, where they're jaundice, and the nurses there, they did not care about breastfeeding. Like, that was not anything to them whatsoever. Like, they honestly just did not care, and that really hurt me, you know, because I didn't, you know, I tried to pump and it just wouldn't work. And, you know, I started lactating this time at, I think I was like 9.5 weeks pregnant when I started like leaking. And I think it's because, you know, I'm doing all of this. I'm drinking all the water that I possibly can. I'm peeing all the time. I'm drinking body armor, drinking all the drinking smoothies with flaxseed and chia seeds, and, you know, also the good, getting all the good nutrients that I can now to prepare myself for breastfeeding when the time comes in May when I deliver. Now, I want to show you a more natural, and the more like natural approach is taking, now I only have 2 of these, I'm still waiting in the mail for the 3rd one, but essential oils, mixing essential oils and like to mix them for promoting breast milk supply. I'm a huge believer in essential oils. We diffuse essential oils, we bathe with essential oils, we make our cleaners with essential oils, laundry soaps, our soaps, I mean everything with essential oils. We do everything as natural as possible in this household. So the 2 that I do have here is, of course, I got the coconut oil, but mixing coconut oil, fennel, and basil, along with clary sage. And you take that, you can either put it in a roller, or you can like put it in like a container that has like, not to where make sure your coconut oil doesn't get hard, of course, make it, you know, like oily, and you want to massage that onto your breasts, avoiding your nipples. Now, the reason why I say that is because it's probably not the best for the baby to taste. The baby probably doesn't like the taste of it, Now, I did not try this back when I had my son, so I could not tell you if this works or not, but this is what I am going to do. And then when I do this and this stuff does work, I will be doing another video on all the things that did work for me. But that is a more natural approach to it. Now, all of the things that I have here in my breastfeeding caddy / diaper caddy are all right here. I am missing I didn't get my breast friend pillow out. It's in the closet. I actually did purchase that when I was pregnant with my son. We used it, but not for very long. Like I said, I only tried breastfeeding until he was about 2 months old. Okay, now, to start off, I got these nursing bras, or breastfeeding bras. I have these kind, the ones that pull over. I got this in a 3-pack from Amazon for, I want to say it was like $14 for 3 of them. Really, really, really good quality, very stretchy. They're not going to, like, because you don't want anything too tight on you, because then you are risking clogged ducts and mastitis and none of that fun stuff. So you don't want anything too tight around your breasts. These came with a black one, a light blue one, and I want to say a white one, I think. Not 100% sure on that. But this is the company that made those. And I did get size extra large. I do wear a 38 triple D before children, like before milk sets in. So I don't know how big my boobs are gonna get afterwards, because like I said before and many other times throughout this video, my breast milk really never came in. Now, I also have the ones that you like unclasp it, or unsnap it. I don't know however you would want to say it. But I also have those bras as well. They are in my hospital bag. Yes, I already have, I don't have it all together, but like some things I have, like as I've bought things, I've set things in the bag. Now, to catch your, like any milk that could possibly leak, I got these from Amazon. They are milk savers. You just stick them, you know, put your nipple in there. Make sure that this part here is up, because you don't, of course, if it's down this way, it's gonna leak out. So you wanna make sure that is always up at all times. And you can wear these in your bra and you cannot even notice them. Like, you don't even see them. So that is amazing. Now I have a Medela pump. I have the Medela pump and I have the Amida pump. I think this is the pumping style pump. I did use this with my son. And I also have the Haka, but it is put away. It's a silicone breast pump. You just suction cup it to your breast and that can get your let down. Now, I bought a pumping bra. This was purchased from Walmart for $10. It was $9.99. And it's very comfortable. And it does not slip off or anything. I've, like, you know, been tending to my son and had to have it on. And I never had any problems with that. Here are just some, like, extra bottles that for collecting the milk. And then when I also have, you know, breast milk bags, I have some samples, and plus I'm also going to buy more. And I also have a permanent marker in my bag, that way I can write, you know, the time, the date, all that on there, ounces, whatever I need. I also have purchased the Earth Mama Organics organic nipple butter. that was purchased off of Amazon, and I want to say this was like $10.35, something like that. But that is, you can pretty much, this is like a multi-purpose balm, honestly. It's all natural. You don't have to worry about anything. You don't even have to wipe it off when you go to feed your baby. I never did get a cracked or dry nipples, but I did use a lot of the lanolin, the Medela lanolin. My hospital provided this and gave me like handfuls and handfuls of these tubes of it, so I still have quite a bit of that left, but there's so many like chemicals and stuff in them. So like I said, once I had or got pregnant with my son, we do everything as natural as possible in this household, so I don't really use those. I haven't really used them either. Another thing that the hospital gave me while I was there was a lot of breast milk storage bags, and also these Lancino Soothes gel pads. I will have to let you guys know how well these work or if they work, but I've heard a lot of good things about them. They do say that you have to wash your breasts off very well before you place baby onto breast, because of the fact that they say it's like a mentholy smell that the baby can smell and taste as well, so that's not good. And then for like bottles, I've purchased brand new Dr. Brown's bottles, and we also, I use the Dr. Brown's bottles and the Tomy Tippy bottles with my son, but I could not find my 0 month plus extra slow flow, because you do not want, as your baby gets older, you do not want to let the flow be faster when you're breastfeeding if you go to a bottle, because of the fact that your breast only puts out one certain flow. You can't change the flow on your nipples that are attached to you. You can't do that. So why would you want to change the flow of your baby's bottle if your breast doesn't change? Because then the baby's gonna be like, hey, I get way more milk for half of the energy. I don't want your breast, I want that bottle. So you always make sure that you have the slow flow nipples, and I use the Tomy Tippy bottles, like I said. Yeah, we use the Tomy Tippy Closer to Nature Extra Slow Flow. And I think I purchased these off of Amazon for like $5, and that was it. Didn't have no problems. With my son, he still would go from bottle to breast, but would get aggravated with the breast because, like I said, I did not make much milk. I have actually a couple pictures of my son right here. In case this is like the first video of yours that you're watching. This is my 1-year-old Lincoln. This is actually probably when he was like 11 months. He is 13 months old now. And there's another one. I would say he was probably 5 or 6 months there. Here he is at 7 months. And here he is again at 11 months old. And I actually took that out in our front yard. Here he is at 5 months. And 9 months. And this was when we was in the hospital and he was like really jaundiced at this point. And here he is at 8 months. And this, I had to have an emergency C-section. And there's another one. And you know, they say that that possibly could have had, you know, a lot to do with it, but I've heard so many mothers that have had their children C-section that breastfeed their kids till they're, you know, 15 months old and, you know, 2 years old even. You know, I feel like it's on you, and it also depends on, you know, any medications that you take. And then I have this bag for like little for these in case we need those. And then I have extra pieces for the breast pump and like a little brush cleaner that I need for like cleaning these little parts, in this little Pampers bag that I had picked up. I think I got this free in one of those like before you have your baby like little bag things. But I will keep you guys posted on my journey. If you do want to subscribe, you will see how everything works out for me, and I pray every single night that I can successfully breastfeed my baby. I hope that we have a way better outcome this time and I don't have to either supplement with formula or feed formula, period. Because, I mean, there's so many benefits to breastfeeding your child. I mean, they're getting all those antibodies and natural milk from the mother. Not only that, it's a great way to bond with your baby, and this milk is made for that child. For that individual child, the milk is made. And that just sounds so amazing. You know, you're giving formula out that is made for every child. It's supposed to suit every single child, and not everything is okay for every single child in the world. Grant you, that is why they have different formulas and stuff, but I just really want to be able to breastfeed my child. More than anything, I just want to be able to breastfeed. And I really hope that this time I have, you know, a different outcome in it. And if that is something that you want to see, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also hit this like button, or hit the like button, and I will see you guys in my next video. I love you guys. Thank you guys for all of your love and support. If you have any video ideas, please leave those in the comment section down below. And I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.